This section of Escape 00 has a rare but very fortunate layout. There's a ceiling, a long strip of thin inbound space, and then Mikhail's room. In a setup like this, it's possible to use an edge glitch teleport to be warped along the inbound strip and into the room. The previous method of doing this was by getting one of the pistons to raise you into the bottom of your portal, but a faster and much easier method was found, hence the name Pistonless. Optimally, Pistonless can save about 3 seconds over the piston method, a further 1.5 seconds over Mikhail's shot, and even more if you were already doing something slower than that. However, it's difficult to access all of that time save. I'm first going to show the easiest way to execute this route that doesn't really have any difficult parts. This version is similar in speed to the piston method when executed well, but is much easier. First, do the same start you normally would to get a portal up into the hallway. Now, place a portal in the back left corner of this ceiling. There's a pretty big range of angles that work for this, but the range is a bit bigger when the portal is facing away from the wall. Once the portal is placed, jump down to the ledge on the left. It's technically a little faster to jump to the right ledge, but it's also a little harder to make, so it's up to you. If you're having trouble getting onto the ledge, just strafe so you're pressed against the wall and looking into it, then hold W. You should land on it. Now, shoot a portal as low as possible on the wall above you. You can try shooting this portal during the jump, but it's harder, and if it's too high, the trick won't work. Now we're going to do a bit of tech you probably haven't seen before. By toggle ducking under a portal on a slightly lowered ceiling, such as the one you're below right now, you can jump and crouch at the peak of your jump in order to be teleported through. It's important that this is a toggle duck jump, as a regular jump does not have this behavior. I'll have an explanation of the mechanics behind this trick at the end of the video, if you're curious. Now, get centered under the portal, making sure you can't see it anymore, get fully toggle ducked, then jump and tap crouch at the peak of your jump. If you timed it wrong, nothing will happen, but if you timed it correctly, you should get teleported. Most of the time, you should end up in Mikhail's room, but sometimes you'll end up out of bounds. This can be because you are too far from the center of the portal, but it can also just be bad luck. I'd recommend making a save before the teleport so you can reload if necessary. The fastest way to set up the teleport involves a very difficult sequence of movements, but is a few seconds faster than the easy method. To start, do hops through the first section and try to get cleanly to the right wall. As you do, try to get a portal above the same ledge as in the easy method, but as far back as possible without the piston being in the way. Open your other portal on the wall next to you and step through. The further back your portal was, the bigger the window for this shot will be. If you are too far forwards, you might have to jump to get the shot. Shoot the portal opposite to the one you're standing in and do a portal stand. Now, step through to the other side of the portal, but try not to fall out. If you do, just replace the portal next to you. Now, peek the portal you're standing in on the ceiling. This is easily the hardest part of the route. You can try crouching as you do the shot to move your camera further away and give yourself just a little bit more time to get through the portal. This peek is really, really hard, so making a save isn't a bad idea. If you get the peek, you'll need to move back toward the wall to counteract your momentum from the reportal. Land on the ledge under your portal, but make sure to toggle duck before landing, as there's no animation to wait for when you do it mid-air. Once you've landed, you can do the same thing as in the easy method.